Hey everybody, welcome back to your favorite channel, Jurassic Edge, your host, Alessandro Guerra, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Herrerasauruses. So you guys are probably wondering, why does he have 3 Herrerasauruses on the table? Well, that's very simple, guys. I'm going to try to run through all the figures that I have, and if they're repaints, I'm going to review them all with their repaints, all in one video, guys. So you guys get a 3-for-1 in this video. Isn't that awesome? Alright, so starting off here, this is the Herrerasaurus that came out for the, I think, second wave of the attack packs from the original Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom line. This little guy right here just recently came out with the colors for the Dino Rivals line. I was gonna originally review him, but I decided to review them all in this video. And this little guy right here, he is the battle damage version, which has been out for pretty much a long time now. He's a Walmart exclusive. You know, he shouldn't be that hard to find. I saw him so many times that I just said, alright, screw it, I'm just gonna pick him up. And I did, and now I'm doing the review, guys. So stay tuned, I'm gonna get right into him right now. Clifford, the big red dog over here. Alright guys, so first things first, the one thing I want to get out the way is I think they intended to make this look exactly like the Jurassic Park, the game, Herrerasaurus, which we saw 2 of them at the time. They really do look like their counterpart in the game. I mean, phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal sculpt all over this figure, looking absolutely beautiful. So here we have the eye right in there. You guys can see yellow eye colored in actually perfectly, guys. It's a very small eye, but it's colored in there perfectly with the little black pupil. You guys can see beautiful snout architecture throughout the whole entire portion of the head. You guys can see beautiful Colgate white teeth right there. If you open the mouth does articulate in and out just like this. You guys can see. Now the inside of the mouth is colored in a hot pink, the tongue, and it's finished in there with a gloss. You guys can see the shine in there. So that's a nice little touch that they decided to add sculpt inside the roof of the mouth so early on in the releases of the figures. So here you guys have articulation within the neck, moves up and down. You guys want to have him like he's looking down, maybe looking at his prey down there, or he's looking up like somebody's all the way up there. I love that articulation, and I love this look, by the way. This looks so badass. Alright, so let's have him back to normal. He has spikes all the way along the back here of his neck. So you guys can see the stripings continue from the end of the head all the way to right before the tail. Actually, the tail is pretty bland, but I'll get to that right now. So the spikes start here. Beautiful sculpt within the neck. You guys can see a big fold here within the neck. You guys can see creasings underneath, so you guys can see. Over here now we make it to the body. You guys can see the striping continues all the way along here. You got more spikes reappearing here. They appear and then they disappear, and they appear again. They disappear and then they appear again in the tail, right? So they have 3 points of appearance within the whole portion of the figure. You guys can see here, you guys have all this striping along the back portion of the body. The arms are very bland. As always, the claws are not painted, but the hand does have articulation, and it articulates all the way around 360, just like so. Very bird-like hand, very nice sculpt. You guys can see the forearm right there looking muscular. Coming down to the legs, they look very muscular as well, but just the all bland red. Nothing too special going on. Very bird-like foot, very long toe claws actually. Very curved down, very long toe claws that are not painted as well. That's a bummer. Then we make it all the way to the tail. As you guys can see, the tail does articulate all the way around 360. Having the spikes reappear right here like I mentioned before. And we have that kind of a U curvature that Mattel likes to put on their figures, which gives it a very mobile kind of an essence feel to the figure. Helps out a lot with making the figure look more alive. And as for here, the legs, they do articulate all the way around, just like so. Just like that, they do articulate. If you guys want the scan code for this guy, I know he's pretty hard to find nowadays. You know, it took me forever to find them, but if you guys want the scan code, here it is, so you guys can add them to your Jurassic World Facts app. So here we have the battle damage version. This happens to be my favorite release of the figure because I don't know, it's not that it's bigger, but it gives me a much bulkier vibe to. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the paint job. I don't know if it's the remolded tail. That this tail is straight and the other tail is curved. I'll show you that to you guys right now. It's like they changed the mold up here. See difference within the tails. There isn't a difference within anything else actually. I mean, they're all the same height, as you guys could tell. But something about him just makes him look bigger to me, and I do like it. And this straightened out tail gives him more of a running kind of a pose, and I do appreciate that. I really like that. I like to make my dinosaurs look like they're running after their prey when I display them. So that's gonna look great on display, guys. So let's get right into the figure. The head has beautiful sculpt, guys, just as always. Same head sculpt as before. You got the same spikes right here. Now the only difference with the articulation, the jaw does articulate, but the neck, it does not. It kind of has that seam there, kind of making you think that it does. Guys, don't force it. It does not. I almost broke mine. And to find this guy, it was very difficult for me, so I wouldn't recommend you guys force it and try, because it's not gonna work. Now, as for the whole underside coloring of the figure, he is kind of a light green, very light green. Kind of looks darker here because of the lighting in the room, but he is kind of a lighter green than he looks on the screen. As you guys can see, he has the cartilage right in there, colored in hot pink as well, with kind of a gloss finish. Same in there, nice looking teeth, beautiful, guys. You got the spikes reappearing here, and then we have kind of, instead of a dark red on top, for striping, we have now a dark brown as well for the top. So we make our way all the way down to the body. You can see the rib outlines looking very nice. You see the fold right here, very nice sculpt within the body of the figure. You guys can see musculature here, and there's another great point of articulation which they released with this battle damage version, which would be the outward rotating arms, as you guys can see, making it very, very easy to articulate the arms. I love this kind of articulation on my dinosaurs because I can get a variety of motion within the arms. And on the other side of the figure, we have the battle damage. You guys could just poke it right there, and you guys see like just a big chunk of flesh right there, no bone like the JP3 ones. These ones just have the flesh wound. All right, making my way down to the legs. The green is very prominent all the way down here. And look, guys, colored in toe claws. Colored in toe claws, very bird-like foot and colored in toe claws. Very nice, but there's no colored in arm claws, so it all goes back to one. But at least they tried, they gave an effort. Okay, so making my way down to the tail, the striping kind of stops right here, just like in the last Herrerasaurus. Stops kind of right here, right before the tail. Is the tail articulated? It is not. The legs do move in and out, guys, just like so, but the tail is not articulated. We have kind of one little spike there, and then like two little right here, you know, they kind of reappear and disappear. Kind of funny looking. I would have liked just for the spikes to have gone along the whole entire portion of the back. I mean, that's pretty much it there is to say about this little guy here. I mean, he's my favorite re-release of the Herrerasaurus, and I really do recommend him to you guys if you guys can find him. He is rare. In general, the Herrerasauruses are rare. You know, that's probably why they keep re-releasing them, but everybody keeps buying them and they just disappear. They just go into the mist, guys. Now getting into the review for the Dino Rivals version of the re-release of the Herrerasaurus. This guy looks like the Grinch, guys, like the Grinch, but he sports more coloration. Same sculpt, same exact sculpt, guys. As you guys can see, same overall spikes reappearing and disappearing. The tail comes back to that same curvature from the first release of the Herrerasaurus from the Attack Packs line. You guys can see beautiful green work all the way around the whole face portion of the figure, making its way all the way down to the body. And guess what, guys? They colored in the tail this time. Look at that. They colored in the tail, and then they added as well kind of a blue turquoise color inside of the figure. Coloration of teeth. Now you open up the jaw. and it has kind of a darker coloration of pink inside the jaw, as you guys can see, with a gloss touch inside, so that's very nice. Arms still articulate, does not have that new joint that we saw in the battle damage. They just articulate regularly, as well as the legs. They go 360 just like so. If you guys want the scan code, here it is. The tail does articulate just like the other figures. Toe claws not painted, arm claws not painted. Very nice looking arms, very nice looking legs, but no paint on them whatsoever. Now the neck does articulate here, as you guys can tell, up and down just like so. Everything remains the same. The only difference is the coloration from this guy. In the molds, they're all just the same sculpt. They just have different colorations and patterns on the top, and they look overall very different. I always appreciate a re-release, you know, I always do. Do I like this color scheme for the Dino Rivals version better than the first one? No, I don't. I prefer the red. Looks more like the representation we received from the game, so I would really much more appreciate the red color scheme. Now, if they had put the red color scheme on the battle damage version, I would have completely fallen in love with this guy. I really would. I might do a repaint in the future of just transferring that color scheme all the way to here to the battle damage guy, but I mean, I could do a better job than Mattel did, honestly, if I ever decide to do a repaint. Now let's get into some comparisons, guys. Let's see if they got them right on scale. Whoa, 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 what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? We still gotta show you guys the comparison. We still gotta show the comparison, guys. Don't eat them up, don't eat them up, don't eat them up. And are you guys ready, guys? Just to see if they got them on scale and on point. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, they did, guys. They got them right on point. Guys, they couldn't have failed any less with this. This figure looks just like a Herrerasaurus. Scales up perfectly with a 6 foot, 3 1/4 inch figure by Mattel. Looks great. I love the paint applications within all 3 of the releases. The new battle damage version of the Herrerasaurus looks absolutely incredible. I love the new straightening detail of the tail. Just looks all in all great. They decided to color in the toenails. We get more articulation with this little guy here. Is why I recommend you'd rather get this guy. You get more options for posability and display with the battle damage version. So I really suggest, if you guys are gonna get a Herrerasaurus and are debating on which one to get because there's so many different releases, you guys should get the battle damage version. Remember, it has a straightened out tail. The tail's not articulated, but that doesn't matter. At this case, nobody wants to articulate the tail. Don't know why they have that incorporated, but you get very nicely jointed arms, very nicely articulated legs that go in and out and all the way around. You got the battle damage, you can call that an articulation, and you have the neck that doesn't articulate, but it's fine because of the posability of the legs, makes the figure able to go up and down. And you got the articulated mouth. So that's actually a very nice figure in our possessions right here, guys. Don't miss out. Go grab them. Honestly, they're all great figures. Don't miss out on them. If you're a collector like me and a completionist, I collected them all. You guys will probably have it if you guys are just as interested as me. And there he is with the human figure, guys. We give you guys an aerial shot view. You guys can see them all gaining up on him. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. I am so happy I have the trio here. I have assembled the pack. And here they are, you guys, with the dual attack Triceratops, the new green re-release, looking beautiful alongside the green Herrerasaurus. They both have a green and a brown. This one has a green and a brown. But overall, as a gang up, they would for sure be able to take down the Titan of a Triceratops. They look absolutely beautiful together. Now they scale up very, very nicely together. I wish they released the Triceratops a little bigger, but other than that, perfect, guys. We've reached that portion of the video, guys, and I'm truly sorry, but we already discussed pretty much everything there is to discuss about these guys. They are absolutely magnificent sculpts, great representations of the Herrerasauruses, and I wouldn't have wanted it any better. Now, for my initial thoughts, guys, I mean, I pretty much ran through it throughout the video. You guys know how much I love the Herrerasaurus. If you guys don't know me, I love the Herrerasaurus. I mean, just absolutely an amazing looking dinosaur. Everything about it just looks so menacing. The sculpt, the paint job, the face, the teeth sticking out like that, and all sharp, menacing looking rows. They look absolutely spectacular, guys. And if you guys haven't picked them up, you guys really are missing out. Pick them up, guys. I mean, I just recently in a toy hunt found him at Walmart, so he should be at Walmart, and he should be at Walmart too, guys. And I've seen this guy at Walgreens like around 2 weeks ago. So they should be over there, guys. You guys just gotta look, and if you guys really want them, stay persistent. If you guys like the content from today, please hit the like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think of them, which one of the trios are your favorite. I already told you guys my favorite was the Battle Damage. Let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys want me to review next. I am very open to you guys telling me what you guys want next, because remember, I create content for you guys and what you guys want to see, and I am very grateful for you guys' support. Now, as for reviews, guys, like I said before, I am only going to be reviewing from now on. I'm not going to individually review different re-releases. I am going to review from now on, like let's say they release the Triceratops, right, the Roarboar. If they release the Dual Attack, I'm going to review the two of them in the same video. So you guys are going to get 2 for 1, 3 for 1, or 4 for 1, depending on how much they've released the same mold of the figure, guys. I love you guys. Remember, stay dino strong. Subscribe, hit the comment, like, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace.